So as where I pointed out initial buy entry. I was on a call at this point in time, so I was a little distracted, couldn't text properly, but I was drawing out all the PDRAs and pointing out my expectation. So I pointed out that last FVG, which was more like, at this point I was thinking it would probably go lower and stab the lows there. That was what I was thinking at this point in time. I was like, yeah, it's gonna stab those lows before going bullish. No way in hell that it won't stab the low below, which was why I denoted that low there. So I was looking at that low as a liquidation point. Price went very bullish initially, enticing traders, hitting that Friday 17th of October's opening range ORG, enticing traders to go long and then going directly against them, liquidating their stop. All this drop down to that FVG was to liquidate those traders. That's what this thing is doing. Like, this market can be cruel. That's what it does. It's always looking for stops. Liquidity. That's indeed what moves the market. I think at this point I was still really talking. Wow. I was so immersed in that conversation. So what I noticed was price began to spool to the upside one-sidedly. It just kept going up one-sidedly. It didn't give me fake buy breakout again. Because this initial one it gave me, it reacted to that FVG, which was not exactly a wise place to place an entry. Even if it's a demo account I am using, it's not exactly wise to just carry entry and put at that FVG there. So I had to be more cautious. Price could spike through the lows and just take out my stop loss for no damn reason. I had to be a little more nimble. So that's exactly what I did there. So I exercised patience. The price might drop down into this inefficiency, but I want to see it, leave it as a breakaway gap. Even though it should drop down to it, the upper half should support price and the lower half should be used. The upper half should support price and the lower half should be left open. That was what I was thinking. But apparently price kept ripping higher, though I knew that price would be very bullish. Why? Because of that deep drop to the downside. I said it, but I forgot to write it down because of the this thing. But everything is in my journal. I pointed out the fact that I am bullish today. I marked out the IPDA 20-day look back on the daily, and I could tell that this is the point, this is the area, this is the heart on the lower time frame as to where price will provide a strong reaction to the upside. That was my thought process at this point in time. So I was like, I'm expecting strong bullishness to the upside all the way from here. That's what I was thinking. So I think I don't want to make this too long. This is the part where I skip it to where I took an entry, because price kept going up from here one-sidedly. That was all it did. $9:30 opened and then this thing was just gyrating all over the place to the upside. That was what it just did. Just one straight shot all the way to the upside. That was what price did during the 9:30. So this displacement away from an inefficiency, I began to look at that as bullish signature at this point in time, preparing to take an entry. It was already past 10 o'clock, so I expected to take something. Before the launch macro comes in and starts looking for 10 o'clock lows. That was what I was thinking. So like, bro, just quickly take something. I saw this as a buy breakout. This is a fake buy breakout, but it's not that clear to me. That was why I didn't take it. I saw it as a buy breakout. I was like, oh, this is an entry, but I didn't take the entry. I decided to wait for another one that is more clearer. And it cost me. Price failed to even touch the FVG below and just kept going higher. It just kept going higher. Mm. Think I'll be fast forwarding again to where I took my entry, because again this record seems to be too long, much longer than I want it to be. Yeah, it's much longer than I want it to be. So skip again to where I took my entry. I pointed out the 5 fake buy breakouts came to my terminal bot on the demo account, risking $2,000, targeting $10,000, looking to take partial and reach for $5,000. That was my intent. So buying. So yeah, buy here, stop loss below the low, and then that's my targets. My targets are above. So I decided to take partial, close partially, closing $1.4, $1,400, and then leaving the rest to run. That's what I was thinking at this point in time. Like, let me leave the rest to run to my target before price started deciding to do its own thing again. Again, I was still in that phone call. Oh man, very funny day. Yeah, the account was still running on profit. I pointed out an inefficiency to support price higher. Price did whatever the hell he wanted to do and started dropping below the inefficiency.
Born to be a queen, and
which is not what I wanted to see at all. At this point in time, I was looking at that wick to support price higher. That candle wick. I was looking at the consequent encroachment. I pointed it out. The consequent of the wick to support price higher. But then I saw it at this point that I will probably get stopped out, so I had to close the position to cover my commission cost and just watch the rest run to target. Like I said, I treat my demo the same. I closed that thing at $100. I don't know why I'm saying 50. I'm saying $50 there. So I think the account is up over $1,000, so which is something. Yeah, so that's something to walk away with. It's recouped half of the loss for the previous day. Yeah, previous day loss, which was $2,000. So yeah, look at that displacement. So yeah, and price came. So that's displacement again. So price came, stopped me out, which means I was right to trust my experience. Experience kicked in and told me, nigga, remove this trade. So came, stopped me out before then delivering bullishly to my buy side target. And that was all. In the next video, there's a next video ahead. I'm going to do a review, a little review, just a short review for this whole trading. Peace and love.